Hey there, and good morning to you. I'm Todd Duplantis. Good to have you with us on Up to the Minute, November the 5th, Tuesday. Big day? I don't know. I hear there's something going on, but we're just going to ignore that now because we're all going to take a deep breath and realize no matter what happens today, I guarantee you the sun is going to rise tomorrow. My co host, Randy Ramsey's joining me right now. Randy, good to see you this morning.
Good to see you this morning, and I'm with you. I'm going to fast forward through today and see what tomorrow holds.
There you go. There you go. Well, I'll just hope for the best. Okay. We haven't seen each other in a little while. I was on vacation and then you went on vacation. And I think you were in one of my favorite places, Cozumel. How was that?
Oh, it was spectacular. Great diving, great food. It was terrific. We saw some loggerhead turtles, some nurse sharks, gorgeous little squids. It was great, but it's like one of my favorite places in the whole universe.
I've got to say the same thing. I was there for a week in 2012, went back several times on cruises, just caught a few places because you're only there for a day. But in 2012, I was there for a whole week, just got to experience it all. And I got to say, the best food were the taquerias that you could find off the beaten path, a few streets in, away from the square and all the major restaurants.
No, there's a great one. It's about 15 blocks back, but it has
Yeah.
really good lionfish tacos, and I've been there many times, but we were lucky. We ran into Dia de los Muertos celebrations while we were
Oh,
there.
wow. That's
So
cool.
we weren't there for the day of, but we were there in the lead up to it, and it was great. The whole island was decorated for it, and it was a lot of fun. Even the hotel had an ofrenda, so it was
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah, if you go there, more than likely, unless you're going to go there specifically and spend some extended time, past a day or two, if you go in on a cruise or something, get away from the main areas. Go off the beaten track, go down those side streets. It's very safe, it's very cool, and it's a beautiful place to experience the culture. Okay, Randy, we've got a big show today, and your guest has logged in. We were having some technical issues, but your guest is logged in. We're going to let her in during the commercial break. So you'll be speaking with, I believe, Chef Yo from Nukesky's Catering, and they have a great story to tell as well.
Super excited about it. Love it.
Okay, Chef Yo is going to be on in a few moments, but Randy, did you know it's International Men's Month as well?
I did not.
There's International Men's Day, and our next guest is going to be talking all about it. We've got Dr. Nithy Sevanthinathan. He is the director of our International Student Services. And of course, our guest speaking about International Men's Day. Nithy, welcome to the show. I think your mic is still muted. If you can unmute your mic. Can you hear me? Let's see.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. So,
So,
International Men's Day. I know you've done these presentations to the Board of Trustees on International Men's Day for the last several years. What is International Men's Day for folks who may not be familiar with it?
good morning, Todd. Good morning, everyone. I think this is going to be a fun show. International Men's Day is something that is celebrated around the world. It's a global mindset. I want to really help to understand that it's not just International Men's Day, it's a celebration of international man and woman. It's important part of our journey. And the theme for this year is man, positive male role models. Like to change the theme a little bit. It should be positive male and female real models. That's how I look at it because I think it's very important. I think this is an initiative is brought to us by our Chancellor, Dr. Margaret Ford Fisher. She wanted to make sure that HEC can create, and we have some really good, positive, real male and female models in our community, in our campuses. So this will inspire our students who are coming from all walks of life to feel that they can be inspired on their journey.
What is the theme of this year's International Men's Day?
The theme is what I just mentioned, positive male role model.
Okay.
But I'm going to change the theme from what I felt will be better representative of who we are, is positive male and female real models is what I consider.
How can HCC help create positive models of both male and female?
Look, Todd, if you walk across, we got faculty, we got staff, we got administrators, and we also have student leaders of all type that comes to HEC. The values that we feel will be really important is the partnership between all type of people, male, female, of all type, including the inclusions of the diverse students, the diverse faculty, the diverse staff, the diverse administration. These all are creating that environment. We want to make sure that when a student comes to this campus or anyone comes to HEC, feel like they have someone they can look up to. We've got many great faculties, many great staff, many great leaders in our system that could represent that value, great character, integrity, respect of the diverse people that we value.
How do you reach the community in developing this partnership between HCC and the community to buy into this?
So, Todd, HEC and the community, Houston is a very global city, whether we realize it or not. And we have a lot of people from all over the world. And you can see diverse leaders in public office. You can see diverse leaders in the private sectors, in the corporate sectors. And all of them are sharing, raising a very meaningful family within this community and reaching out to the diverse communities like the African American community, the Hispanic community. And I'm sure each one of the community has that kind of leaders that represent this value. Engaging them and partnering with them only will make our campuses safer, our campuses feel inspired, because these are the people who send their children, their family members to us to feel like they can pursue a very meaningful education and a very meaningful social environment.
You know, Nithy, last week, I know you were there, the chancellor held the annual State of the College event where she presented a speech talking about how we're working with the new metaverse and all the programs we have. And with that, she also mentioned we're going to have a name change for Houston Community College. So that cat's out of the bag, and that's going to be discussed. But another thing she mentioned, which I think would involve you, is she mentioned HCC's Global Online University or a Global Online College. And this would be something that takes our online courses and presents them globally. I would imagine, because we're going to be reaching out to the international community, we normally are looking to bring them here, but this is going to open a lot of new doors for you as well, right?
Absolutely, Todd. Remember, though, these are the initiative, like the International Man says, truly represent. We're not just talking about local conversations. Whatever we do, our impact is global. So the value that the chancellor is talking about, the Global Online College, is very valuable. Because remember, HEC is the destination for international students from all around the world. But having that door open on the global online mindset only gives students for many parts of the world the opportunity to pursue an affordable education without moving anywhere. Remember, the credits earned from Houston Community College are globally transferable because we are accredited by SACS. That's a very meaningful opportunity for students in some part of the world may not have the same resources like many who like to come to HEC and pursue that dream.
You know, Nithy, we've come a long way. It just seemed like 12 years ago, people were talking about these things called, I think they were called MOOCs. And these were video courses that students could take online. And you had kids from, I think, India and parts of Africa that were taking online courses, you know, that were just posted online from like MIT and Harvard. That's all changed now because they're going to have a chance to earn these credits through these online courses without just download something or trying to pirate it.
Correct. Todd, great context. That's very important how far we came along. Because remember, technology have improved many of these thinking. Many of these providers have really improved. Just look about 3 years ago, we were all doing virtual mode of work, you know, due to COVID.
Yeah.
How much it have changed our mindset, how much have changed how we do business every day. So creating this environment globally only will create where our journey as Houston Community College is going forward.
It's a new world we're living in, Nithy. Exciting times to be here at HCC.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us, Nithy. We'll see you at the board meeting.
You bet. Thank you, Todd. Thanks for having me. Hope
All
you all
right.
will enjoy it and acknowledge whether a man or a woman that in your life, please tell them, thank you for who you are.
Thanks, Nithy. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Thank you, Todd.
Okay, we are going to take a short break. In 60 seconds, we'll be back with a guest for Tasty Tuesday. Randy Ramsey's on deck with Chef Yo. Stay tuned.
At Houston Community College, we make your lessons matter. Open the door to real-world education, where passions become careers. Find out more at hccs.edu and let your success take flight.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars.
Really tall.
I'm a rocket structural engineer, designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands?
Yes.
You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
And we're back with Chef Yolanda Henry, owner and founder of Nusky's Ventures, and our Tasty Tuesday guest. Welcome back to the show, Chef Yo. Oh, you're muted. Oh, it has been technically difficult Tuesday, is what I'm going to call it.
It's a rainy Tuesday in Houston. So here we go. Hi, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, and we're so excited to have you back. And I'm such a foodie. I'm such a food lover. So I'm so excited to get to talk to you. Now, I understand you added some new gourmet spices to your inventory.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. We currently have Nusky's Gourmet Spice Collection. It is our signature recipe that we have been using for over 25 years. We have a chicken dust, a steak rub, and a vegetable spice that is going to complete your holiday meal delights and keep on giving after the holiday seasons in your pantry for gourmet cooking at home. I just want to show you guys.
Well, I will tell you, you know what is so exciting about like a vegetable spice is it is hard to make veggies sexy.
Exactly. And with this vegetable spice, the great part about it, they're low sodium, gluten-free, and no salt. It's full body flavor without the sodium content, and it will elevate your vegetables to a higher point. I have people eating vegetables that never ate vegetables. They definitely would make your broccoli and cauliflower taste absolutely amazing. Brussels sprouts will become your best friend.
And you mentioned the holidays, and we usually host a tribe here at my house. So, you know, I'm always looking for some good tips for a successful holiday meal. Anything new we should try this year?
Oh, yes. So we have our peach cobbler, and we also have a peach, we're featuring a peach pound cake that's going to be really delicious. We have our blueberry cobbler, and we actually have some gourmet desserts, cookies that we're going to be featuring this year. One is a caramel apple, and a s'mores. And so those are going to be new on the menu. And we also have the traditional favorites now on the website at nuksys.com. And that's nuksys.com. And so we're going to actually be able to help you with those large events or your family's coming through. We can do a little bit for you, or we can do a lot. And so we have your Cajun cornbread dressing, green bean casserole, sweet potato casserole, candy yams, Cajun injected turkeys, ham, honey glazed hams, and so much more.
Well, it sounds like you have a lot of like heat and eat options for, you know, folks who don't cook, don't love to cook, but do love to eat. But for those of us who do, you know, like my husband has the smoker and he loves to smoke a turkey. But for, those of us who are going to be cooking at home and maybe just getting a few things from you, what are your favorite tips and tricks?
So these are my tested, tried and true, the chicken dust and the steak rub. You can actually put this with some melted butter and a little bit of olive oil and create your own injector. The chicken dust has a little bit of sweet, smoky, and savory flavor, whereas your chicken dust also has your onion powder, the garlic powder is all blended in already for you, and so you don't have to figure out what those spices are gonna be. So you put these two together with a little bit of melted butter and garlic and your injector. All the way inject your turkeys with that. Let it marinate overnight and pull it out, put it in your smoker, and you'll be good to go.
Well, and it's the overnight because it does take a lot of time to get flavor into those birds, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, but even if you have 8 hours, so the biggest part about your bird that people don't know is that you're gonna have to let it thaw. Most birds you're gonna buy are gonna be frozen already, and so it takes about 3 days for those birds to thaw. And so even when in the thawing process, if you wanna just sprinkle a little of chicken dust and a steak rub and massage it over the skin, that will start as it's starting to thaw, it will start marinating to speed up that process as well. But if you all have an already thawed bird, then 8 hours should do the trick. But I still would rub a little bit on the outside just so that you'll have a little more flavor on the skin as well.
So where did you grow up here in the South?
I did. I am from Louisiana. I'm from a small town in Louisiana. I've been here in Houston for 25 years, but I am from Louisiana, so Creole is my heritage, and so I bring a lot of that Creole flair and flavor to the flavor profile of our cooking.
See, I love that because I'm from the Northeast, so we have slightly different traditions. But I'll bet you your day after turkey soup has a lot more kick than mine does.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you, the day after turkey soup is because your turkey is already marinated, you already had the smoke flavor. You don't have to really try that hard. Actually, a little chicken stock, some fresh onions, bell pepper, celery, some chicken stock. Get a nice broth going and add that maybe with some cabbage. I usually put a little bit of cabbage in my soup, and right as that's boiling down, and right before it's finished, you drop in the turkey. And remember, we already marinated and smoked, so you have some real good flavor that's going to add to your soup.
So, do you have any other day after leftover tips?
Oh, wow. So, I love corn pudding. And so, I do a nice corn pudding. If you had that corn choux that was already, prepared, you can do a nice corn pudding with that. The ham, of course, you make some, amazing, ham sliders, put a little cheese, a little cheese and some, saute some onions, caramelize some onions, and bake that in the middle of some Hawaiian rolls. You can make some amazing sliders with that. Cornbread dressing cornbread dressing and rice dressing goes with any meal, and you can freeze it. So that's the other great part about that. Even if you froze some of your leftovers, you can always pull them back out for Christmas, or just as a side with some chicken or pork chops. You can do some nice pork chops with the steak rub, lamb chops, and then you have some extra sides.
Oh, good, good. Yeah, because we love the leftovers. And then like by day 2, you're like, okay, I'm turkeyed out. But what my favorite thing to do is to get those little mini bries, and you take leftover rolls and you shove those inside with a little bit of your leftover cranberry and just let it all melt.
Oh yeah, that's a great vegan option, vegetarian option. Yes, those are actually that's absolutely delicious. Cranberry sauce, oh man. And then you add a little bit of cloves to your cranberries and some cinnamon. That's also good on top of turkey, pork chops, any additional meat that you can and sometimes some fried fish too.
Oh yeah, I hadn't even thought about that.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, we're fixing everybody's, holiday weekend.
Exactly.
I avoid shopping on Good Friday. In my family, our Good Friday, our Black Friday is not shopping. It's a movie marathon.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. So you can pop some popcorn, add some steamed syrup. Drizzle that popcorn with some steamed syrup. That was a Louisiana favorite for us. And make sticky popcorn. I love that, and even wings. Shoot, you can smoke you some wings. Cauliflower wings. That's really popular right now. Toss it in, roast off some cauliflower with a little veggie spice, roast it off in the oven with some olive oil, and then toss it in some buffalo wing sauce. And that is really, really good.
Well, that is fantastic. Thank you so much, because you're jazzing up my usual holiday fare, which it needs a little zhuzh, needs a little something, something.
So, everyone likes to watch movies and snacks, so that'll work. And then maybe put some meatballs. I like some meatballs and devil eggs.
Oh,
Yeah, make it up. Yes, make it up
who
or
does
spread it.
not love a deviled egg? Like
And
everybody
then
loves a deviled
also
egg.
charcuterie. Oh man, charcuteries have been really big for us. And so, even with that cranberry sauce, you can make a charcuterie board and add some brie, sliced cheese, some salami, Italian meats on there, some crackers, and you can make a nice charcuterie board and take some of that cranberry sauce and have it as a topping as well.
Well, I'm going to get online and order some stuff because I need all the help I can get. But thank you so much for being with us, Chef Yolanda Henry, owner and founder of Nusky's Ventures, and our Tasty Tuesday guest. We're going to have all your info in the post after the show. And as always, so happy to have you here. And thanks for
Oh,
all the
thanks for
tips and
having
tricks.
me. Thanks for having me. I had a great time. Happy holidays, everyone.
Thank you so much. And coming up after a quick commercial break, Todd and I will return with some news and announcements.
At Houston Community College, we make your lessons matter. Open the door to real-world education, where passions become careers. Find out more at hccs.edu and let your success take flight.
That one day at PE when they were like yelling at me, and then you just linked arms with me. I don't think you know how much like that helped me. I finally like knew that I had somebody.
Welcome back to Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday. Have a few announcements of things that are happening across the district. 2024 has been a weird year, been a strange year, a good year, but you know what? It's flown by, and we're already talking fall graduation. Next month is December, folks. Believe that or not. And fall graduation deadline. If you're going to graduate in the fall of 2024, the ceremony is on November 5th. The HCC website has a page dedicated to all the details. You need to register now if you want to walk and participate. Check our post after the show for more information on this. And we also have an annual speech tournament coming up, Randy.
That's right. HCC's annual speech tournament is coming up. The deadline to apply is tomorrow, Wednesday, November 6th. The tournament will be held on Saturday, November 16th at 8:30 a.m. in the HCC West Loop campus. Check our post after the show for details and how to register.
The Southeast College has wonderful Wednesdays. What does that mean? Well, students on the job market meet employers hiring for full and part-time positions every Wednesday on their campuses. This is reoccurring throughout the year. Students can get the opportunity to meet potential employers, explore job prospects, and explore new career pathways. It's Wednesdays through December 4th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the Student Life building at the East Side campus. Check our post for more information on that. And we also have some online services, or I should say seminars for students as well.
That's right. HCC's tutoring services will hold an online stress management workshop where you can learn proven techniques to manage stress and improve your well-being just in time for finals. 11 a.m. to noon, Tuesday, November 12th. Check our post after the show for more details.
Spring registration for spring, wait for it, 2025 is underway right now. You can register for classes for the spring. We have online anytime, online on the schedule, hybrid, in person, and of course, labs, hybrid labs as well. Make sure you register today to go to hccs.edu/apply for all your registration needs. Don't wait. Now's the time to do it. Tomorrow, we'll learn how one HCC instructor is using virtual reality for a virtual museum. And also, it's Gaming Wednesday. Yeah, that's returning. We'll discover how World War II contributed to the development of the comic book superhero. That sounds interesting. All that and more in tomorrow's show. Randy, good to see you on this Tuesday.
Nice to be here on a Tuesday instead of a Friday. Feels weird. Feels like I should have a whole weekend after this, but no.
No weekend. You'll have to wait till Friday, but you'll be back Friday, right?
I am back Friday, yes.
Okay. And then we'll have a weekend.
And then we'll have a weekend.
Yeah. So just a few days away. All right. We're going to wrap up today's show. We'll be back tomorrow live. You know the time, 10 a.m. right here for Up to the Minute.